the Astra on Whippy, and so they still have all their bases covered as they do now take into Garage and look to set up the C-split.
This time Flya is not going to stop the front door from being pushed into. Paranoia out. Proto will be a little bit stuck on towards the site. Thief looking to assist, but the kills come through for G2. This is a force buy from G2, mind you, with the Stingers in, and Penny over to the quick classic. Tallies up the 3-for-2 exchange, allowing for the plant to come out, and now G2 pressed on the retake.
Gonna be a tough one, though, being a couple of men down, especially with ShahZam being able to heal Penny back up to almost full health. That flash comes in to add to it, and boom, it's on.
Dapper on the back for free, but ShahZam beats him to it. That is brilliantly done.
All the numbers now seemingly gathering over at Long C. The only defense there right now is going to be a Proto just jump spotting it, but he's got some utility to try to slow them down and buy time for rotations.
Well, there's the first on. Oxy right up close and personal. But the response from Thief, well formed. Gives a chance to these defenders, and the Sheriffs are going to win out the initial engagement. The problem was Whippy was lingering behind.
Could still wind up favoring G2 because they're all coming through long. They're not showing anything to Sewers.
Fast lane up, overdrive out. And how about that fault line? It may have concussed more than we may have seen off the overhead. Penny just hoping for something. Slides right into Thief. Relay bolt also down. Proto's a bit stuck in the corner. Good read of Proto. He still goes 1-for-1. As G2 breach on in towards the site. Brock, stop being planted. Good kill. Maybe an opportunity for the defense to still contest this completely, although they are in a 2v3. Sim, showstopper, calls it out blindly, sends it over towards where the spike had gotten collected. Not going to connect for much, if any damage at all. And Dapper will go back to planting. Spam shots not going to land. Sim by himself. Would be a 1v3. The read in the second. He has got an idea on where exactly this last player is. The underhanded paint shells. Oh, nearly completely connect, and they do. The final blossom connects. Its ordnance on the Dapper, and it's a 1v3.
Placed the showstopper, and he didn't get a frag with it. So in that situation, and they also got the frag on the Sova and Heaven as a spike display. This is a 3v1. Really dropping the ball, G2 there, but what an individual effort. Dapper all the way in here, and he's looking for more, and Brock has no clue. Literally no idea what Dapper could do to him. This is going to be such a brutal A split. It'll be the first time that they get it, and they have an instant man advantage, because Brock literally just... I mean, what? No clue. The timing is unreal on that from Dapper. This is the first time he's done that. Remember how he slow-played A every other round.
It's also one of the first rounds you didn't see Breakthrough put a lot of fight over towards A main.
Look at this from Oxy. This could be the insurance policy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. You kidding me? 4 from Oxy.
Yeah, it's one of those rounds where Dapper gets a godlike timing for the A split, and then Oxy sends into the barbershop. What you want today? It's gonna be a fade. You fool me once, shame on you.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't fool me again.
You don't fool me. You're not gonna fool me again. Yeah.
Well, maybe they won't fool him, but they might outfrag him as Oxy's able to grab Flya down inside the sewers. And look at how rapidly they backpedal into a C hit. Asher utility clearing out platform and blocking off the back hall's rotation. This is so well calculated from G2.
Look at the slowdown, though, with the Cyber Cage setup. Paranoia is also going to be there. There's a chance for Breakthrough still to fight against this, and boy, will they! Proto and Thief have leveled the terms to a 2v2. Spike is down. That needs to be collected still. ShahZam's at tremendously low health. And yeah, why not Sim? Get on up and over. Right through, he gets both!
They get onto C site with good utility. It seems like they should be fine, but somehow Thief is able to just slip back in.
Thief is going to play double step box, teleporting up.
No scout to check it this time.
To watch it, yep, and here it comes. Flash on the way in. Also the one-way cage trying to help him out just a little while longer. Paranoia through, trying to teleport away, but Penny sliding in will open the door for G2. Drops the spike. That'll be for Dapper to put together. That's going to be a neural if that 4-hit, but the Hunter Spear is going to push him off, and it also finds the kill Oxy. So now you wonder about the call for this, because Flya is still contesting this nearby. Aftershock's going to come through. We're down to 27 seconds on the clock, and Dapper still has not been able to confirm any sort of eliminations. Flya trying to get it done himself, but it's Brock to follow up. And once again, Breakthrough. Still coming in, though. And Penny, how do you challenge this? ShahZam's not going to read too much off the trail. They're guiding light just to kind of reconfigure. Breakthrough have already bailed. This is a post-plant setup, not fully in window. More so it's just from the front. Opening shock dart comes out. Oxy concussed by the fault line, but largely speaking, no consequence to his position up top, at least as of yet. But as Dapper drops over through Garage, the longer this takes for G2, the more you have to sweat this flank. Penny, good, decent response, but Sim's already here. And there's the reveal. Here comes Sim around the back. The pre-fire's in the way in. Sim gets one for free. Needs to get the second, but goes to the paint shells. Hold on a second. Now it's a 2v1 the opposite direction. Brock has to stop the defuse. Gets the first and the transfer for the second. And an eBay clutch the 1v2 for Brock.
In the end, you really did think that this maneuver by Sim was going to be how they would come out victorious, that late flank through Garage and the post plant, but instead it was Brock with...
Shock Dart's trying to clear the way in front of this C-long play. Aldrone will confirm no forward defender. And that's enough for Breakthrough. Oh, and they catch Oxy trying to reach out, a late hit. Dapper fighting back, stack from G2, turns this into a 2-for-1 exchange. Neuropup's gonna read a lot of this, and Dapper gets a little bit more extra work done before the Rolling Thunder comes through, which Flya will use the chance to keep the contest forward. Even beyond that, takes a second, just down to Proto for 2. Penny low, Whippy nearly at full, but he gets the more healthy target. Now he's got a read on the second, and Breakthrough continue to find clutch after clutch.
Round, considering G2 get all these kills from the back halls position. Yeah, they lose the entry, then they get all these frags. They don't really get too impacted by the Rolling Thunder, and they take a Flya down, put themselves in what should be a very winnable 2 versus 1.
To see G2 get to 10 cleanly if you're a G2 fan here. Vault line once again set up this time. Paint shells trying to get the damage done. Dapper's gonna be trying to assist, and they'll go one for Breakthrough still on the approach though. Recon Bolt will get some confirmation that Penny is nearby, but the pistols land. And now it's just down to Penny inside the site, who can only do good for 1. Spike collected, should be a quick plan afterwards. And for G2 defensively on this retake, it's ShahZam and Oxy. They're gonna go quickly. ShahZam trying to follow up Oxy, the first one forward. They go 2 kills. Seekers will be called. They will not fully connect though. Proto on 6 HP. Playing around the corner, shows an elbow. And now ShahZam's got the high ground. That cape continues to flutter back and forth. Flash goes out. Proto holds his ground. ShahZam in the corner.
No!
Oh, it's a thrifty that gets it done for Proto. What a snap!
We wanna get it crunk in the club, crunk in the club, with a crunk in the club, crunk in the club, crunk in the club, crunk in the club, with a get it crunk with a couple hundred thugs.